Song and dance. The sounds of patriotism echoed the room, full of the eager participants who travelled from across the 47 counties to attend the all-important opening day of the second Legislative Summit held at the Pride in Paradise Beach Resort in the coastal city of Mombasa. The County Assemblies Forum, CAF, in partnership with the Senate, was holding its second Legislative Summit themed Effective Legislatures for Sustainable Grassroots Development. Organized by CAF, the summit is a platform for the Senate and the 47 county assemblies of Kenya to share outputs of their representation, oversight, and the lessons gained from intergovernmental relations while identifying measures that need to be taken during the transition period to ensure a smooth transition for the legislative arms of the two levels of government. But what is CAF and why does it exist?
CAF came together as a matter of necessity because the devolution is new, 47 assemblies, no standards, no one to compare to. We felt that assemblies were something between Parliament and the local authorities. So we're not county councils, neither are we Parliament.
We want to facilitate assemblies to be effective. The effective and efficient running of assemblies.
CAF is not a trade union.
CAF is a registered body under the Registrar of Societies whose membership comprises of 3 members from each of the 47 county assemblies who also form the governing council.
We do not control how individual assemblies run their business. We facilitate proper coordination as and when they need it.
I was in the former local authority. At that time we had 475 local authorities. The total number of councillors then was way big ahead because we had around 5,000 councillors in this country. Currently we only have 1,800 MCAs approximately.
Although seeking recognition in law for its existence, CAF has made some strides in harmonizing legislation in the counties.
Lately, the President gave us serious honor by inviting me to witness him sign into law 3 bills. One of them is the bill on the powers, privileges and immunities of MCAs.
Some of the things that we are doing today, the gains are not going to be even experienced tomorrow. It's going to be a lifetime.
We now have a seat, or we have a couple of seats representing county assemblies' interest in the Intergovernmental Budget and Economic Council. That is a plus, chaired by the Deputy President.
The major setback is that County Assemblies Forum is not enshrined in law, like we have the Governors Council. And being a very major key, because we can't have county governments without the county assemblies. So by the fact that we have county governments, and we only have Governors Council, which is comprised of the executive, automatically it means you're leaving one arm of the government, and no government can survive with one arm. And this is one thing that we'll say that we're really keen to make sure that we are pleading with the Senate and also the National Assembly that we have CAF entrenched in law.
But they are not stopping there. CAF wants to see more of its members understanding their mandate to those they represent at the grassroots level, therefore passing laws that would enhance the lives of its people.
I wish people will think through clearly and say, you are taking a whole 12 billion shillings to Kakamega County. You are giving it to the hands of one person whom you have prescribed the education level. One man called the governor. He is the CEO of that county. And then you are saying this man can be oversighted by some guy who is a class 4 just because he is liked by people. He goes to all funerals and is able to be there and do it. And you are elected to be a member of the county assembly without a good education. And you cannot oversight.
Very important thing that as assemblies we have done is to capacity build the members of the county assemblies and the staff in terms of like budget making. Budget making process is the most critical part or component of service delivery, because without budgets there is no service you can deliver to the people.
County Assemblies Forum is a body formed by the 47 county assemblies countrywide. And its mandate is to, first and foremost, galvanize the interests of the 2,248 members countrywide, who are all called MCAs. And these are both the elected and the nominated ones. And secondly, how we wanted to have a nationalized body that can do intergovernment relations with other bodies within the county and outside the county.
We now know the importance of just respecting the laws, the importance of having mature people for executive positions, the importance of having qualified people for the positions of chief officers, the county secretary, because even when it comes to developing your people, you need those people, those technocrats, the experts. What used to happen before is this is a close ally of the governor, this is a relative, this one has voted me. It's not so important.
I would say that there is still more opportunity for CAF to be strengthened so that it can be able to execute its role of being the one-stop shop for all the county assemblies by ensuring that it is anchored in law.
With cases of rowdy members of the county assemblies having gone down, CAF believes that more can be done to have its members get good orientation, especially for future county assemblies.
Going forward for CAF, we believe that we can have county assemblies which are more vibrant than they are today, and county assemblies that are able to carry out effectively their roles and enhance development at that local level through the representation, through the registration, and through the oversight. And I believe it is possible for us to be able to do that. Then we've also been trying in our own way to enhance the capacities of the members of the county assemblies, not only through training, but also ensuring that they are able to get the necessary education, which would basically, help them, to be able to carry out their work as registrators. And you'd find we've partnered with universities. And we've had quite a number of members of the county assemblies acquiring degrees today.
These are the first assemblies. Capacity is being grown. You cannot, it is not fair to compare assemblies with Parliament. Parliament has been there before Kenya became, what is it called, a republic. It was there even in colonial days. So that institutional memory and history has grown over time.
Some of the resolutions made during the 2017 Legislative Summit include that the senators should attend county assembly sittings periodically to report and consult on the representation of county interests at the national level.